Welcome to DSN's Supplier Side video series, where brands tell their stories. This week, we are on the road in Pennsylvania to visit this guy, Pascal Houdayer, the new global CEO of Boiron, the world's largest manufacturer of homeopathic products. So, Pascal, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks a lot for coming here, Nigel.
I want to say first, congratulations on the new appointment. You are now the global CEO for the company. Mm-hmm. And you've held prominent roles in CPG brands over the years, including Procter Gamble and Henkel Beauty. So what drew you to Boiron?
First of all, Boiron is an icon in France, and I'm French. So I've always used the Boiron products in my childhood. But the most important thing of what drew me and what motivates me is the purpose, the why. Mm-hmm. I believe that before we focus on the what and the how, we need to understand the thinking and why we do things. And the purpose of Boiron is rooted into some very important human truths. We believe in, integrative health, in freedom of choice, and in being at the service of the people. And as a consequence, I was drawn to Boiron because of this adequation between my personal values and the values of a family company that started 93 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So how do you think your experience with CPG brands over the years will drive growth for the company in the future?
First of all, I had a big chance to start in the pharmacy channel for P&G, where I was selling pharmaceutical OTC products in France.
Okay.
And then moved to more the mass part of the P&G business to come back in the pharmacy channels and the OTC product with Bioderma, which is one of the global leaders in dermocosmetics.
Right.
So I've always believed that beauty, wellness, and health were actually not having Chinese wall anymore, but these three categories, were basically blurred.
Yeah.
And in a modern way today, you can apply some thinking, some strategies coming from mass beauty to wellness, wellness to health, and vice versa. Because at the end of the day, it's about serving the patient, the consumer, and the people.
Yeah. You've outlined a global vision for the company being a major player in integrative health.
Yep.
Especially now with the things you just talked about, that everything is now sort of related. What does that mean in the context of today's retail environment?
Well, first of all, our vision is very precise. We want to be one of the global leaders in integrative health, offering health and wellness solutions that people can trust in the service of the people, because we don't want to treat them as consumer or patient only, but treat them as people, so that at the end of the day, they have the freedom of choice for a better quality of life. That's very precise. Mm-hmm. And as a consequence, why we believe that homeopathy, which is the core of our business, 90% of Boiron business is homeopathic medicine and homeopathic products. We believe that homeopathy is at the center of the future of integrative health. What does it mean? Integrative health is very simple. You basically complement traditional medicine with homeopathy, for instance, or other medicine. I'm going to give you an example. Most of the time, the traditional medicine is problem solution. You have a bacterial issue on your throat, you take an antibiotics. Mm-hmm. But then you have a problem with your stomach.
Right.
So we need to complement that with homeopathic products so that the people feel in its holisticity well and have a quality and a balance inner well-being.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically the concept of integrative health,
Right.
which is to complement allopathic or phytotherapy medicine with homeopathic medicine.
So the company is well known within that space. My wife, for instance, uses it for pain management. For when she does yoga, she uses Arnicare and some of the other products. So you're known for that. So now, how do you now evolve the company for the future, and for the future customers, the folks who are going to be buying your products in pharmacies?
But there are two levels. One which is at the category level, second which is at the channel level.
Mm-hmm.
At the category level, we want to make sure that we modernize and simplify homeopathy, first for our clients, the retail, and second for the people, our customer.
Yeah.
So that we are doing. Second, at the channel level, we are at the service of the patients, of the people, of the consumer. So we are not imposing them to go in brick and mortar or online. We want all our homeopathic solutions to be available for the consumers so that they can get advice, get educated, and shop whenever and wherever it's relevant to them. Putting the consumer at the center, putting the patient at the center means we are at their service.
Yeah.
And we don't impose them to go to Walmart, Walgreens, Target, Amazon, or wherever. So we want to be everywhere. We want to increase the reach of our homeopathic medicine and make sure that people have the freedom of choice.
I think most people will agree that since COVID, more customers, more people are taking their health much more seriously. How do you at least demonstrate to them that homeopathy can be part of their health protocol for beauty, for wellness, and all the other things?
So what we are doing is basically we are basing that on different pillars. First of all, homeopathy is about ultra-personalization.
Mm-hmm.
When you have symptoms or you have a pathology or an issue, we basically find uniquely what are the homeopathic combination of medicine that fits for you to help you back into balance in your body.
Mm-hmm.
So ultra-personalization is one argument. Second, safety.
Okay.
Safety. We have products that in isolation or combined with other products are totally safe for the people, for their organs, which is very rare, as we know. Because when you take certain medicine, it can harm certain organs, etc. So this is about that. And the fact actually that our products are coming from most of the time natural ingredients that we are diluting into a medical device.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the three arguments that we are leveraging and that are resonating very well with very modern way of doing the medicine. Bear in mind, there is a big trend in the US, which is a trend of auto-medication.
Mm-hmm.
I take care of my health. The biggest doctor is the mom, who takes care of the kids, sometimes of the husband, at least, it happens. And as a consequence, we put at their service certain level of education, either directly or through the pharmacist or through the homeopathic, doctors and pediatricians that basically we are educating into recommending our homeopathic medicines and products.
Yeah. And I think you touched on something, education. How much education do you think the public will need about the benefits of homeopathy medicine?
Education is at different level. First, it starts with, the highest level of the medical orders. The physicians, the doctors, the gynecologists, the pediatricians that were working on that level. Second level, it's at the level of the people who are basically delivering the product. Most of the time, it's the pharmacist or the equivalent of the pharmacist, which can be, a certain retail chain. And third, you have a level of education at the level of the people, of the client, of the consumer. And what we are doing is that we are bringing in the point of sale more education materials or online more educational materials so that people can make up their own mind and have this famous freedom of choice to join our homeopathic movement.
In your role as the global CEO of Boiron, how will you, I guess, gauge success in the future for all of the things that you're doing?
That's a difficult question. Success is not only measured by financial metrics. We have the big chance to work in a company with products and medicine that improve the lives of people. So for us, success is, of course, turnover and profit, but it's not enough. We want to basically improve the people and the planet. So sustainable living is important, making sure we are here that people have sustainable living, and sustainable environment and planet is important. I would summarize it in saying we want to have healthy organs in healthy people in a healthy planet. That's quite of a big thing, but we are working on that day in, day out with passion, and that's why we love Boiron.
Pascal, thank you so much.
It was very nice to meet you, Nigel.
Thank you, and good luck in the new role.
Thank you.
All right.
Very nice to meet you.
Thank you.